Hello everyone, this is my second video, and in this video I'm going to talk about a classic book written by Daniel Defoe called Robinson Crusoe. This book was first published in 1719 and tells the story of a man who gets stranded on deserted island. In previous video, I already told you the first chapter. And in this video, I will summarize chapter 2 to 11 and share my thoughts on the story. So let's get started. Well guys, in chapter 2, which is titled Slavery and Escape, this is a continuation of Robinson's story in the first chapter. After leaving home, Robinson Crusoe goes on many adventures. Unfortunately, he is captured by pirates and made into a slave. After some time, with the help of a boy named Shuri, Crusoe manages to escape. They sail along the coast of Africa and are eventually rescued by the Portuguese ship heading to Brazil. In Brazil, Crusoe starts a new life as a plantation owner. And next, in chapter 3, it is shipwreck on a deserted island. It tells that after a few years, Crusoe decides to go to Africa to buy slaves. However, the ship is caught in a storm and wrecked. Crusoe finds himself stranded on a deserted island. He is the only survivor of the wreck. Using the remains of the ship, he starts gathering supplies and building a shelter to survive. Next, in chapter 5, which titled The First Weeks on the Island. And it tells us that Crusoe adapts to his life on the island. He begins making tools and building a more permanent shelter. He also plants crops and raises animals to ensure his survival. In the first few weeks, he feels very lonely and scared, but he slowly learns to overcome his fears. And the next, in chapter 5, which titled Building a Home, and there Crusoe builds a larger and more comfortable house. He also starts keeping a journal to record his daily experience on the island. In his journal, he writes about the various challenges he faces and how he overcomes them, from hunting and farming to making clothes from animal skins. Well, next in chapter 6, Illness and Regret. One day, Crusoe falls ill. He feels very weak and begins to regret his past sins. During his illness, he reflects on his life and starts praying for salvation. This experience brings him closer to God and gives him new strength to survive on the island. Well, next in chapter 7, Greek cultural experiments. So after recovering, Crusoe tries different farming experiments to improve his crop yields. He plants rice and wheat and begins making his own bread. These efforts help him become more self-sufficient and improve his quality of life on the island. He also learns to store and preserve food to last longer. Next, in chapter 8, Surveying the Island. Crusoe explores the entire island to understand its boundaries and resources. He discovers several useful places, such as cave that can be used for storage. With this new knowledge, he starts planning how to make the best use of these resources for the future. And in chapter 9, Building a Boat. Crusoe decides to build a boat to explore further. However, this effort faces many challenges. The boat he built is too heavy to move to the sea. He has to keep trying and learning from his mistakes. And finally, he manages to make a smaller and more manageable boat. And the next in chapter 10 are timing goats. Crusoe finds a group of wild goats on the island and successfully tames some of them. He starts keeping these goats for milk, which becomes an important source of nutrition for him. With a stable food source, he feels safer and more comfortable. And the last chapter, that is chapter 11, discovering a footprint in the sand. One day, Crusoe is shocked to find a human footprint in the sand. This discovery makes him worried about other people living on this island or the possibility of pirates arriving. He starts increasing his vigilance and strengthness. He starts increasing his vigilance and strengthness his defense to prepare for any potential threats. Well, guys, this is the summary of chapter 2 to 11 from the book Robinson Crusoe. This book shows how someone can survive with determination and creativity, and even in a very difficult situations. It also teaches the importance of repentance and finding meaning in life through a relationship with God. I highly recommend this book as it has many valuable lessons. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like and subscribe for more comments. See you in the next video.